Annetaan jonkun tulla vähän katsomaan. Ui. Annie. Hey, viewers. Happy to see two viewers there. We have now entered yet another more interesting than the previous one stage of this competition. So this morning, 96 teams, the 96 strongest teams from yesterday, played for the 64 playoff spots. And those playoffs with 64 teams have just started. Here we see two teams, Star Wars, who have a near clean record without losses, playing Mahlun Mölkkääjät. Both are Finnish teams, and Mahlun Mölkkääjät are maybe a bit of an underdog in this game, but beautifully took the first set victory for themselves. These playoffs are played now again for set victories, and it's a best of three concept. Means both teams try to be the first one with two set victories. So Mahlun Mölkkääjät have now taken a strong position with winning the first set, making them, well, a favorite. While Star Wars must win this set to have a chance to continue their fight for the world champion title. So Star Wars are now in this set on 30 points, while Mahlun Mölkkääjät are on 25 points. Mahlun Mölkkääjät will now try to take the lead. They knocked down the three, earning them altogether 28 points. Star Wars are on 30 points. Theoretically possible to get to 50 with 2 turns, but in this instance it doesn't look possible. They beautifully hit the 7, landing on 37. They need still 13 points. There are 2 faraway pins, the 5 and the 8. The 5 and the 8 are there, far away on the field. But Mahlun Mölkkääjät are on 28. They take the 3, landing on 31. They need 19 more points. Well, Star Wars are on 37. They need 13 points, and there are 2 faraway pins, the 5 and the 8, that would take them to a set victory. They take the 8, which was the more difficult one, landing them on 45 points. They only need the 5 now to secure the set. That would take this game into the 3rd set, and the winner of that final set would be the one continuing. There's a joke going on here. One of the Star Wars players feels that this player from Mahlun Mölkkääjät is throwing all the time. He's saying that you're there every turn. He hits the 5, moving it further away, making it more difficult for Star Wars to hit. And also landing Mahlun Mölkkääjät on 36 points. It's still too far away to reach 50 with 1 turn. But Star Wars will try. No, they have another good possibility. They could knock over the 4 and the 6, which are standing together, earning them 2 points, and then leaving them with just the 3 missing. Let's see what they do. They go for the 5, and they hit it. Nyt me mennään kyllä eri matsiin. Täytyy saada vaihtelua. So Star Wars takes the set. Both teams now have 1 set victory when we leave this game and move on to the next one. No, mennään tonne kohti 8 ja 9, missä oli toi Builder ja Woodpub. Koska nekin on kohdalla, eikä niitä ihan kuva. Ei tässä mitään viimeistä, niin tässä on 4 tallasta. 4 tallasta samanlaista. Ainut häviää kyllä. Ja vielä ei ole viimeistä.
V28 alle.
Okay, we are seeing possibly the last throw. Karhukopla needs 9 points for victory, but knocks down the 7, landing them on 48. They need 2 more points. The 2 looks fairly easy. Woodpub is on 39. Woodpub needs the 11, which is the furthest pin on the field. Let's see, it's over there at the very far end of the screen. Woodpub need this set victory to have a chance to fight for the world champion title. But they miss. And now Karhukopla need to knock down the 2, which is fairly simple, because if they fail, they probably knock down the 5 as well, also giving them 2 points. So they have now all possibilities to secure the victory. They won the first set that we didn't see. If it lands short, it could result in a 3-pointer. Let's see what happens. It goes over. It goes over. They drop down to 25, giving Woodpub at least 1 more chance for the 11. They have a line under. They have a line under, meaning that they threw a 0 last turn. They are going for the 11 again. No, they're not. They get 2 points, moving them to 41, but rendering the 9 basically impossible. They need 9 points for the set victory, but the 9 itself is not available. But there are several other ways to get 9. 7 plus 2 would be a good way to do it. Karhukopla on 25. So for all the new viewers, we are now in the playoff stage. We have the 64 strongest teams playing 1-on-1. And they are playing to best of 3. So first team to 2 set victories get a spot in the next round of the playoffs. The team that doesn't do that is knocked out of the competition. Woodpub is now on 41 points. They need 9 points. 9 points to victory. Karhukopla moved away the 7 that I was just talking about. 7 plus 2 would have been okay, but now the 7 is the furthest pin on the field. They are discussing tactics. I will give you a shot of them. The group in green shirts are Woodpub. They're discussing their possibilities. They need 9 points and they need to win this set if they want to fight for the world champion title. Those shouts of joy are from HMS Perkkaa. And now we see what Woodpub do. They need 9 points that they cannot win on this one turn, but on the second one, they may be able to do that. They take the 3 with a beautiful shot, landing them on 44 points. They just need the 6. The 6 is easier than the 11 was. The 6 is one of the furthest, but not as far as 7. You see it standing alone there. Karhukopla are on 32. They need 18 points for victory. Actually, they could use the 6 and the 12. Karhukopla may be going for the 6. Let's see what they do. They take the 6 and move it far, far, far away. It was a beautiful shot. Landing them on 38. They now need the 12. The 12 is one of the closest pins on the field. It is slightly apart from the other pins. It is possible to throw. Woodpub needs 6 points for victory, and Karhukopla need 12 points. The 6 is now very far away. You see it standing all the way on the right edge of the field. What other possibilities for 6 points do we see? Not the 5 and the 1, the 3 and the 3 is difficult. It leaves Woodpub now in a slightly sticky position. They go for the 6 and they take it with a beautiful arch, landing them on 50. Now both teams have one set victory and are fighting for the spot among the 32 best. On tietenkin. Olisi niin, että HRS pelataan vetämään. Sitten katsotaan. Okay, we have decided to stay here and see the final set of this same game. Karhukopla against Woodpub. So the situation at the moment is that both teams have won a single set, and the team that wins this set earns the spot among the 32 best teams and continue their journey towards World Championship, while the losing team of this set is knocked out of the competition. Both teams are Finnish teams. The Karhukopla name is a reference to the Finnish Akuankka magazine, where the big Karhukopla, we heard them yell, Karhukopla are the Beagle Boys. So the criminals in the magazine. Okay, Woodpub got 10 points in with their opening throw, and Karhukopla got 7 points with theirs. Woodpub also knocked down the 7, moving them to 17.
Jaska heitti 2 kertaa ohi vissiin.
So Karhukopla are in turn. They are on 7 points. Knocking down 7 pins, earning them 7 points more, landing them on 14. We can sense the atmosphere here, that these games are much more serious than the previous games have been. Both teams know that it's now or never kind of situation. They both need the victory to be able to keep up their journey towards world champions. But there's still a long way to go. These playoffs are played over 4 rounds. This is only the first round of the playoffs, dropping 64 players to 32. And not players, of course, but teams. Woodpub also hit the 7, landing them on 24 points, slightly below the halfway mark.
Juuri saapunut tietokoneen B-ryhmän tulokset tuolla ilmoitustaululle noin kello 12.15. Eli noin 20 minuutin päästä.
Karhukopla knocked down the 6. Hey. Anteeksi häiriö. They are looking at the rules a little bit differently, but they are both agreed to do so. So they actually read the lines of the field as outer boundaries, and if the pin goes outside, they move it inside. That, of course, keeps the game a little bit more easy. The pins cannot go as far away as they otherwise would. Let's see if I can find the score.
Mikä siinä oli tilanne?
Niin, 26-20. 26 Woodpubille ja Karhukoplalla 20. Ja siinä herättää 1-1.
Joo, sen takia on.
Karhukopla are in turn. They are on 20 points. And knock down the 5, landing them exactly on the halfway mark, 25. Woodpub are on 26, Karhukopla are on 25. We can sense that the breaks between the throws are slightly longer. They focus a bit longer and concentrate before they're... Okay, they break the formation completely earning themselves 6 points, landing them on 32. They now need 18 points to reach victory. They wanted to give themselves now the possibility because they now need only 2 more throws, theoretically. 2 nines, for example. You can maybe see the 9 there. Very nice in the near center. Karhukopla are on 25. Will they try to do something about the 9? No, but Woodpub have now many possibilities. They take the 10, landing them on 35. They now need 15 points, but Woodpub are in turn and need 18 points. I think they will go for the 9 and the 9. Karhukopla moved the 10, slightly ruling out the 8 and 10 possibility, but the 9 and the 9 is a good alternative. They have now made up their minds. They need 18 points. That will take at least 2 turns. And we haven't heard their discussion, but my guess is that they will try to hit the 9 twice. Once now and once next turn. Woodpub. Focusing. No, he takes the 10. He takes the 10. And he hits it, moving them to 45. They only need 5 points now. No, not true, not true. 42. Yes, landing them on 42. Karhukopla are the ones on 35. Karhukopla need 15 points to win, while Woodpub need 8 points to win. Karhukopla can try to hit the 8, but this is now where a hard hit would move the 8 far away. He manages, he moves the 8, but accidentally also knocks down the 7, keeping them one step away. One step away. They are now on 37, still requiring 2 throws. Woodpub still needs the 8. It moved close to a meter, making it more difficult for Woodpub. And the 6 is actually, well, it's 1 meter from the 8. There is a possibility that the 6 is knocked down together with the 8, but it's not very likely. Okay, Woodpub will try for the 8. It would take them to set victory and also round victory, moving them from the 64-player group to the 32-player group. And they do hit it, and they don't take the 6. They win this set. They knock out Karhukopla from the competition and are ready to continue their own journey towards world champions. Eli tää oli viimeisiä, kyllä moni on jo päättynyt. No, mennäänkö tuohon Kaameet Apinat katsomaan? Joo. Joo, tässä lähellä.
Ei voi sanoa, etteikö olisi ollut paikkaa.
Hyvä.
Nyt vaan ropelii kehiin.
Okay, we are here now watching the final set of Kaameet Apinat from Finland and Bâton mouche from France. The standing at the moment is 42 points for Apinat and 33 points for Bâton mouche, and they actually miss out on their possibility to even the game. The standing stays 42 points for the Finnish Kaameet Apinat and 33 for Bâton mouche. Kaameet Apinat now need 8 points for victory. Will they try for the 8? It's a difficult shot. It's in the near center, but nearby many other pins. Will they try it, or will they go for the 6 and the 2 possibly? Bâton mouche need at least 2 turns to reach set victory. So that leaves some space for Kaameet Apinat to maneuver and figure out their strategy. They go for the 8, but take down the 5 as well, landing them on 44, but leaving them lacking 6 points. The 6 is there, the second furthest pin on the field. Not impossible. Bâton mouche from France have 33 points. They need 17 points altogether. They have the 9 and the 8. 9 is the furthest pin on the field, while 8 is one of the furthest. Bâton mouche hit 2 pins, landing them on 35, but they also moved the 6 further away. Kaameet Apinat needs 6 points to secure their position among the 32 strongest teams. It's the furthest pin on the field, but it's not as far as some that we have seen previously. There goes the pin, and it's a beautiful throw along the ground, taking down the 6 and securing them a spot among the 32 strongest teams. Well done, Apinat. Jaa. Mitä sitten tähän liittyy? Niin aivan, voi juu. Parempi kuin jättää jo siihen tyhjään kenttään. Kyllä. Ei näyttäisi olevan tuomareita. Tuolla on jotain ystävyyspelejä. Tuolla nyt on vielä ihan oikein, mutta se on niin kauhean kaukana.
Se aurinko paistaa tähän, niin näkyy tosi ulos. Noniin. Eikä me näin nyt.
Ja apinat, tuletteko te kuittaamaan? Apinoitten... Joo, eli täältä nyt viedään tuonne ja tästä nyt lähti nämä Kaameet Apinat jatkoon. No, siellä on siis tää rullaa nyt niinku koko ajan, eli nyt sieltä lähtee nämä B-sarjat. Ja nyt me ollaan pikkuisen.
Tässä seuraava rundi.
Koska tuolla on siis osa peleissä on niin kauan kestänyt, että sitten ja pelejä. Muu siis loppuun asti kestänyt kaiken kaikkiaan. Jos ette hirveän kaukana, riippuu missä. Minä en ehkä ole välissä. Tää oli A-sarjalla. Tää oli pudotuspeli ensin A-sarjassa. Sitten tulee B-sarja. Ja sitten aikataulu. Pitäis muuten joo, siis joo. Eli täällä on nytten. Eli toi piti alkaa jo aikaisemmin, eli kun nyt ollaan vasta aloittamassa tätä B-sarjan pudotusta, joka piti alkaa sitten joskus 12:00 välillä. Ja nyt tulee seuraavat pudotuspelit ja sitten alkaa tuolla ja sitten vasta täällä, eli 16, 17, 18 aikaa alkaa vasta sitten viimeinen, tämä grande finale.
Kuvaillaan tässä sitten heittelyä.
Kerro, siis jos... Niin mitä tehdään? Jätäänkö päälle vai? Hei, Setso! Miten menee?
10. Tänään kolmansia ja loppuun.
Okei.
Kolme joukkuetta. Kolmansia.
Okei. Eli tässä nyt kun viimeinenkin ottelu on päättynyt, niin tätä tulospalvelu tuolla jotain kaksi joukkuetta. 26 paremmin. Yes, now 64 players, teams were cut into 32 teams. Yes. Second round, 32 are cut to 16. Third round, 16 are cut to 8. And fourth round, 8 are cut to 4. And those 4 teams will play the semifinals. The winners of the semifinals will play the gold silver game, and the loser of the semifinals will play the bronze game. So 4 rounds of the playoffs, cutting 64 to 4.
Every match is not ready.
No, I think the last games are now finishing up. Those two, they look very official. Now that one is done, but that one is still playing. So, you viewers of our broadcast, this first playoff round is now just about finished. It's the round that has cut 64 players to 32, and 3 more playoff rounds will follow. 32 will be cut to 16, 16 will be cut to 8, and 8 will be cut to 4. Those 4 teams will then play the semi-finals, and after that, of course, the final and the bronze game. But at the moment, myself and the camera guy, we will take a little break. We will leave the camera running here, and you will see the field possibly emptying for a while and then starting to fill up in a minute. But we will be back after our break. Thank you. That I will sort of come to the final report. So that
Okay.
my worry is that we actually sort of disturb the players. It's my speculation. You know, they do
Yeah.
Okay, we have decided to turn off the camera and let the videos upload for a while. So we will be back in maybe half an hour and continue this exciting day of Mölkky. Thank you all.